Hi there, this is Trail Rider 570. Everybody's have seen my update for the springs on the Ranger. Uh, I noticed I still got a clicking, but the clicking is not from the back now. So I'm gonna get really in depth on this video because I'm going to end up putting springs on the front end of it as well. So I already got the wheel loose. The lug nuts are sitting there. I'm going to jack it up. I'm going to do a side at a time. I'm going to do the one side because it's to do both sides, it's going to be a duplicate of this side. So I'm going to jack it up here. There goes the wheel. Just damaged my rim. Nope, we're good. So, and if you notice back here, I'm going to turn with here, here. See, they're both clicking too. So I already got my springs cut to put in there. My nose starts to run about the time I do this. Right here's the springs I'm going to put in there, and they're going to be compressed, and I'm going to stick them in there between the, just like that. But I got to pull this apart to get them off. So that'll be our next process. We'll get with you in a few. Okay, first we got to pull. There's an Allen right up here, and I'll let you know the size it is. It's not a big one. It is a number 5. We're going to take this Allen out. Then we're going to pull the caliper off it. I'm going to take the caliper right off. Now I'm going to take this little Allen set screw right out. We're going to take it right off. You can get these Allen wrenches at Harbor Freight. They're not that expensive if you don't have a set. Then we just pull that off. Right there it is. We're going to leave that right on there too because I won't need this Allen wrench for anything else. So I'm going to set it down so I don't lose it. Next, we have two 50mm bolts that holds this caliper on. We're going to take them both loose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen them both up before you can see it's already coming loose. I get it where I can pull it, turn it with my hands, because they put Loctite on them, obviously. They're a thread locker, I should say. I don't know if it's Loctite per se, but I'm going to get this where it's somewhat loose. Then I'm going to crack the bottom one loose. Then we'll pull this caliper off. Then I'll take I'll take this outer pad off so that I can get to put the springs around. You can actually hear it. I know it's a little thing, but I don't know. It gets annoying after a while. Low speeds more so than anything else. You hear it. What Polaris will tell you with this problem is live with it. That's the way they're designed. So we'll do the one side, and the other side would just be a duplicate of this. That's all we're going to do. We're going to duplicate it. Okay, that bolt's loose. I'm sitting right by my Allen wrenches because you end up with three items here when you get a solid part. 2 bolts and a set screw. Yeah, you could probably use, it's a 15 millimeter wrench or socket you can use, but I just use an Allen wrench. I mean, in wrench. I could probably go in there and grab one, and get them apart, but we'll just do it this way. Okay, both bolts are out, and they use a blue thread locker on them. Okay, now we're gonna slide this off. And then whatever you do, don't. Then this top pin, we end up pushing that sucker in. Or tapping it with a hammer, whatever will work for you. Then we're gonna get her pushed in enough that we can get the pad over it. So we'll get it pushed in enough that we can get this pad, the slide over it. Just like that. Slide. There, the pad's off. Then we're going to take my springs. We're going to slide. I already got them pre-cut. You guys want to know what they are? Just basically leave me a message and I'll tell you what they are and where to get them. Make sure you put them on the right way. Wing around. Slide that pin in again. Like so. Make sure that's slid in there. Then we can go ahead and we can I gotta get a screwdriver a second here. You can see the springs. Okay, what I do is make sure these pads are put in place. Get my screwdriver out of there. Like so. Then we'll go ahead and work our bolts back in. And see now, I know I don't have that tight all the way in, but you can see now that we don't have a rattle. And actually I used a little bit bigger diameter spring than I normally would have used, but it seems to be working. I just got to get this caliper up in place. Get my bolts back in. Hammer here. There we go. And do the same thing down here. You can actually see the spring sitting in there now. Alright, now we're going to tighten these bolts up and put the Allen bolt, and we'll go do the same thing the other side. Sorry for the runny nose. A lot of pollen out right now, apparently, where where I'm at. I'm just going to snug this one, and I'm going to tighten the bottom one. Then we'll do the old farm method of torquing them. They got plenty of Loctite still on them to hold them, so I ain't going to worry about adding to the pile. So the end result is I ended up doing all four sides, front and back, with the springs. We'll see. I'll let you know in the weeks coming if this is a good fix or not. I know these springs are a little bit bigger. It's the only thing that concerns me, but we'll find out. That's all we can do. Move you back a little bit. There we go. Sorry about the nose. Kleenex right here. There we go. Then we put the Allen wrench back in, the Allen bolt back in here. That has blue thread locker on it as well. Now, let's see what happens. Hear that? It's gone. So, we're going to do a duplicate of this on the other side. Just duplicate what I've already done here. They're both the same. So, there's no sense in making a long, dragged out video showing you doing both sides. So, but that's basically what you end up doing. And those pads are not touching on the cat rotor that much, and yet there's enough spring here that as the pad wears that should be no issue. But now we don't have, you don't hear the spring pads rattling. So do the other side, and I'll go out and test run it, and I think we got the problem solved. So thanks very much for watching this. This is another update for the springs on the calipers. So if you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and we'll get some other tips and tricks going here. So see y'all later. Bye bye, and God bless.